Welcome to Anxious While Black, a podcast that explores the intersection of wellness, being Black in America, LGBTQ plus experiences, and just the ghetto-ness of young adulthood. Hi, I'm Emperor.
And I'm Tevin, and thank you for joining us for our 5th episode. Today we have 2 very special guests. Say hello to Tasia and Drew.
What?
Hey, y'all, what's going on?
What's going on? How are y'all?
We're good. I'm so happy that you are on our 5th episode. Y'all guys travel states to be here, so I'm super excited in this rain that we're having right now. So thank you both for being here today.
It's an honor. Thank you for having us.
So excited.
All right, y'all. So every time we have guests, we like to do an icebreaker. So today we're going to do this or that.
All right, so I have a couple of questions. First one, city or country?
Who's going first?
The guests go first.
Guests always go first.
Country for me. Do I have to say why?
Yeah, you can give an
Okay,
explanation.
a country because it's very chill.
Yeah.
Being in the city is a little strange for us right now. Woke up was like, did you hear how many horns? What's going on? We're not used to horns. So I love the country, the grass, like it just looks free. So that's my answer.
What about you, Drew?
I'm the same way.
Country?
Same way, country. Yeah.
You know, I'm going to have to jump in. You know, I'm a city boy all day. Listen, I can appreciate the peace and quiet and calm, but like I was born and raised in New York City. So the noise, the people arguing on the trains, just the beep, 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 like it's become part of my culture. So I'm going to say city. What about you, Tevin?
Yeah, I agree with the city. Country's too quiet for me. You know, I'm a suburban kid, so I need the city. If it's too quiet, I need a white noise machine. The sirens. That's peaceful sounds to me.
Yeah, I need to hear somebody yelling so I can feel like I'm in the city.
Meanwhile, I'm around people yelling, I'm like,
Man.
Okay. So room temperature water or ice cold water?
I'm going to go with room temp.
That's the only answer.
Yeah.
That's the only answer.
it depends.
Ooh.
It depends. If I'm hot, pop some mint gum in my mouth, drink some cold water. Refreshing. Good shot.
Try that one.
Yes.
What about you, Tevin?
It depends. Like if it's like some nice lemon water, because we all know I love lemon water.
We know you love lemon water over food.
Yeah, over food. If it's lemon water, I can do like room temperature. But if I'm like working out or it's like hot outside, I need some ice.
I will go with if it's like 90 degrees, it's the summertime, I'm on the beach, okay, cold water. I don't care if I'm working out. I need room temperature. I need it to just it just tastes better. It's just better for you.
You like it for singing.
And also for singing, y'all singing. Absolutely. Me. That's right.
Okay. So night out versus staying home.
Oh.
I'm in a crib. I'm in a crib.
It depends. I work from home all the time. So when it's time to not work, I'm already in the house all day. So I want a night out.
I understand.
You know?
Ooh. See, I don't know if I could do in or. I love being in the house. Like I love just to relax, especially from a hard day of work. You can escape from the world and just stay in your house and just relax. But like when the summertime comes, I didn't work out like this for no reason. I'm going to be outside, partying, dancing, having a drink. Non-alcoholic drink. But yeah, having a drink and just having a good old time. What about you, Tevin?
I think lately work has been a lot. So I need to be outside. Outside, like I can be at somebody's bar, having a nice Negroni or, Reposado margarita.
Yes, Reposado.
I need to be outside.
I agree with you.
I want to try that.
You should. It's really good.
Well, you can try it
really
after
good. Yeah, we can. Yeah. You know what? Right after this, y'all, we're going to have a drink.
So what's making everyone anxious for this week?
I do a lot of PowerPoint presentations.
Wow.
So getting those done and then presenting it, basically.
Yeah, that's stressful.
That made me anxious.
Yeah.
And they want me to keep doing it.
Because you're probably good at it.
I know.
Yeah, that's why you can't show people that you're good at PowerPoints. That's like a death sentence.
I'm living it right now.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Check on me next week. It might be another different answer.
I got you. What about you, Drew?
So right now I'm in the process of buying clothes for the spring and the summer,
Okay.
and coming up with a lineup of t-shirts, shorts, like bikinis, or just anything, accessories. That's tough. So it's just like kind of like managing everything. So that's what's gotten me anxious.
That'll make anybody anxious.
Running
That's
a
lot.
business is just gonna make you anxious in general.
Yes, it will.
Yeah.
What's making me anxious this week is I have a final exam to get promoted in 3 days. So just like hoping that I do well so I can get the job because it'll be extra money. That's right. And it'll be a title that I've been waiting to get for a very long time.
Yeah.
What
You're going to
you
get
say?
it.
I love that. Thank you. Manifestation. What about you, Seven?
Work. Planning, because I'm planning like this big 650 person event.
Today drained me.
Oh,
So I'm like managing all of the invitees. That's been making me anxious and probably will keep me anxious for the next few weeks.
I think it's probably been our most anxious episode.
Yeah. Right. We all need a vacation.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do. Like we did in Jamaica a long time ago, remember? Oh, man. Overdue.
It's been, what,
nostalgia.
6 years?
6 years.
Yeah.
I got taller.
I can't help it.
She has me screaming.
Is it time to get into the topic of the day?
Yes, it is.
Perfect. Read us the definition.
So, guys, right now it's following passions as the topic. And Miriam, she always comes to and hooks us up. So let me read what she says. So, definition: a strong liking or desire for devotion to some activity, object, or concept. Shout out to Miriam again.
Yeah, Marion comes through.
Yeah, sometimes. Remember last time she didn't come through for episode number 2, though.
That's true.
But-
I mean, the
but you-
last one either, because we came up with our own definition.
We did. So she's
She comes through.
we gotta reach out
sometimes.
to you because you've been kind of slacking with us a little bit, Miriam. I'm gonna call you tomorrow, but I got you.
So, what is everyone passionate about?
I'm passionate about a lot, man. Like whether it's the clothes, spirituality, the family, just getting better in my job right now, like my career. So I'm getting ready to try to move into cybersecurity.
Oh wow.
So like right now it's just, I'm a little bit of everywhere, but I'm passionate about all of it. So
I love that.
yeah, so
That's a loaded question.
It's such a loaded question.
Yeah, passionate family, like getting my career where I want it to be, trying to pursue my own things. Like, I don't know. Just it's a lot. That's a loaded question.
We'll get into it more later.
Yeah, let's get into it. But
What about you?
Ooh, you know me, music, very passionate about it. The podcast obviously is something that we put so much work and time and energy into. I like you said, spirituality. I'm very passionate about that too. I've been getting close and like I've been strengthening my spirituality every single day.
Yeah.
And I kind of make it my mission. Like if I forget to pray at night, I goes, oh, you're gonna be late for work this morning because you're gonna get on your knees and pray before you get there. That's very, very big. So those 3 things and just this overall just growing as a person, I'm very passionate about this to see how I can keep growing as a person and see what's in store for Emperor in the future.
so
What about you, Tevin?
I'd say this podcast for one, Anxious While Black. Mental health has become such a big passion for me. I look forward to my therapy sessions every Friday.
Yeah, you do.
Look forward to talking about it on here. Personal growth. I'm always a avid believer in that you're always a student, and you should always continue to learn. And just like family and friends in general, and Kenzo. Yeah.
Oh, you have to get Kenzo. Do you feel like you have been able to align these passions with your daily life?
me, no. I'm striving to do that now because, like career and being a mom, you kind of, a lot of that goes towards, I hit the
It's all right.
Sorry. A lot of that goes towards your kids, like getting them to school, things like that. Then you're I call it ball and chained to the desk from like 9 a.m. to like 5 p.m. Then you gotta live life too. But I'm starting to get the grasp of my time and setting aside that time for myself to then pursue it because I only got one life to live
Right.
and I can pour into other people. I still need to pour into myself and do what I love to do.
Word.
So I'm starting to find that balance, and it's been a beautiful process. So like how you guys were saying, like learning yourself, evolving, being able to learn and keep learning. That's what I'm doing.
I love that.
The answer for me is no. I haven't been able to find balance with everything, but I'm working towards that. So I think that is what counts and what matters right now. And eventually I'll find it. So
I think was a blessing is that you guys earlier mentioned, like, you know what your passions are. And, you know, some people as we get older, they kind of forget oh, well, I'm a certain age, so I have to give up on it. It's only about my family now. And they kind of put it to the wayside, and then they come with the woulda, shoulda, couldas and the regrets, right? And you both said, like, no, we don't, which the first step is always being honest. But you said, we're going to figure it out. And I think that's the blessing. Like, we're going to figure this out together because you guys want to make that happen. For me, I haven't perfected it. God knows I haven't. But I'm working towards it. Okay, you know, we work what, 8, 9, 10, 11 hours sometimes a day. And I go, okay, I'm dedicating my time and energy to a spot that, yes, it's paying the bills right now. I said, but my passion's always knocking on the door every single day. Say, what about me? What about me? This is what you think about. This is what you dream about, right? This is what makes you smile. And I'm like, okay, so let's find some time for you. So I dedicate like my workout time. Like when I'm working out, I only put my music in my ear so I can listen to it over and over and over again. I work out for about an hour and a half, so it's a good amount of time. Then I'll come home, and then I'm like, okay, I'm home now. Yes, play with my dog, great. I goes, but I need to set aside some time just for music.
Forgot to mention earlier that like just being creative is one of my passions. I think that's probably like the biggest thing I've been able to incorporate into my daily life. So like at work, I'm allowed to be creative. At home, like just doing this podcast or other creative endeavors, like helping with your music when I can, and just finding some type of creative outlet. It's probably been like the biggest thing I've been able to incorporate in my life. Also like refiguring out, like, you know, like I have an entrepreneurial mindset. So trying to refigure out, is that a word? Refigure?
It's gonna be one today, yeah.
Trying to figure out what the next step is in that journey. That's probably what I wish I had more time for.
A lot of times, like, you know how traumatic experiences kind of like force you to think about things, right? So in December, like, we want to do the podcast for a while. We had one back in the day, but I was just itching to do like another one. I feel like this is the time now. We're older, we're more mature, we have more life experiences. In December, I ended up getting like surgery on my nose. I had a deviated septum, so I couldn't really do anything. And then after that, I fractured my toe right after, like in the same month. But the silver lining was like it forced me to sit home and be stuck in thought. I couldn't go to work, couldn't go work out, couldn't do anything, but to sit there. And I was like, well, Emperor, you're on this couch. You could barely even speak. What do you want to do? Yeah. You keep thinking about this happiness thing. Then you know what? Let's start a plan. So I started writing stuff down, say, well, I'm going to do stuff. When you start to heal, you're still going to make time for your dreams. And again, am I tired? Oh, yeah, I have no idea. I had to finish my hair before I got here. I'm exhausted, right? But I go, I'm tired doing what I love to do. And I see people who I love, who they have all these talents and all these dreams and all these passions, right? And they go, oh, well, you know, I just couldn't do it. And you go, wow, what happened? Like, why you couldn't do it? Like, what's going on, right? And they're like, well, you know, I have the family, I have the job, I have this, I'm taking care of this person. This person goes, great. But one thing you said was, how are you pouring into yourself? Right. Like, you have to do that because then you're going to be tired, overworked, and you might start having regrets, and you don't want to live like that. I've seen people live in regret, and it is a scary thing to watch and see. Y'all laughing because y'all probably know, like, you know, it's a thing.
Regret and resentment. But I want to, off of what you said, how you had that time to be still and really reflect. A lot of people don't give themselves that time.
Yeah.
And it's important because you got that time and that knowledge to put your foot forward and make that change for yourself. And I think that's important for everybody to do, even if they say they're too busy.
Yeah.
Right before bed, something.
You got to do something.
You got to do something to figure out what it is that's stopping you. And you need to
You got to be patient with yourself.
You do.
You know?
Give yourself grace.
Yeah.
You got to give yourself grace. So
And
huge.
the one thing you mentioned, honestly, like the whole spirituality thing, like me just praying more. Like honestly, people would say, "Oh God, show me a sign," right? A lot of times we think it's just this beautiful thing. I was like, no, I fractured my toe. That was the sign. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm in pain. I'm like, why me? Why me? I can't work out. And I was like, you invest a lot of time in the gym, which is great for your health, right? But you're spending more time in the gym than what you're trying to pursue. And that shouldn't be the case. Like, your body's fine, you're healthy, great. You already know what to do. Let's do something that makes you smile. So I think just me praying and just saying thank you and just please keep showing me the way and keep the negativity away from me and only allow positive people in my life and keep me on track to my dreams and keep me on track to this. And the days that I feel like I could have did more and I didn't because I felt being lazy, go on my knees and I apologize. I could have done more today. I'm so sorry. You gave me this chance. You gave me this opportunity. I'm going to get back on the horse tomorrow. And that's pretty much how I've been like moving and navigating.
And that's huge. Like spirituality to me is something that a lot of people talk about, but a lot of people don't really understand.
Yeah.
Because I feel like you said, there's a lot of people that pray and then they ask for signs, but they not connected spiritually and they can't see the signs. You know what I mean? And they miss them. And then they get into this cycle where they do the same thing over and over again. And then that's in relationships too, because you asking for a sign like, is this person the right person for me? They showed you the sign, but you ignoring it. Like, why are you ignoring it? You're not. I just feel like you need to be connected. Spirituality is huge. It's major. So I'm glad that, you're connecting.
Me too.
That's huge, man.
It's a big thing. It literally changed my life. And you mentioned relationships. Like, that's huge, right? Like, you ask for signs and then here goes a sign. You ignore it, and then you get another sign, something that's just blatant and in your face, and you ignore it.
And by you trying to slap them in the face,
right? Literally, they got slapped in the face, right? Not real, but just figuratively. But then, like, it also connects to like if you're ignoring that, how are you supposed to be blessed and move on, and even to pursue anything?
So I know we all said that we feel like we haven't been able to align our passions with our daily life, but why does everyone think they haven't been able to?
Life.
Life.
I'm gonna say life.
Yeah, you just gotta free time. I feel like when you do have the free time, you got to be disciplined to do what you're doing right now. Like, you have to put in that time, like even if it's 30 minutes, something, because you got to pour back into yourself.
Yeah,
you have to. So
I also think that as a people, we're not taught how to do that either. We're told, like, do well in school, get a job, be a great mom, be a great dad, be a great person, right? And it's like, dream. We mean dreams, passions. Like, you did well in school. You got a job.
People,
like, huh?
Especially as like Black people.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah.
As people, Black people, we're not really taught that. We're taught to do well in school and just kind of keep it moving. I said, but what if what we did in school wasn't our passion? Or what if it was and we have more than one passion? What I want to do, like, I'm never going to stop learning. I'm never going to stop dreaming, right? So I want to do something else. And then they go, what are you talking about? Because their generation didn't teach them how to do that. Or the one before them, they didn't know how. All they want to do is, like, they was told to work. Not Rihanna and Drake, but you get what I'm trying to say. But that's what they was told. So they're just following generational, I hate the word curses, but kind of is.
Patterns.
And patterns. We use the word, sorry, y'all, patterns. And then when it gets down to us and we kind of like challenge the status quo, they're like, what are you doing? Like, and they'll, that's not how it's supposed to be. I'm like, but if the world is ever evolving and changing, why can't I?
I struggle with being a yes person. And you don't have no time after that. Like, your time gets, you're very spread out. And it's okay to say no. It's okay to say no.
That's another episode.
Like, hey, why did you say yes? Like,
so you're the opposite.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I love that for
I
y'all.
never took a day off before I met this man.
What?
Yeah,
Never.
Sure.
What?
Like, we out.
Because how we were raised.
You're right.
Work, got that one, look, went to college, think I was going to be a dental hygienist. Didn't do it. What am I supposed to do? You can do a lot.
Yeah.
You don't got to get stuck with that one career.
That's right.
I was like that. He was like, you need a day for yourself. Take that day off.
So I have a question for you, because that's a great thing. like, was that always instilled in you from your parents, or somebody who's like one day was like, no, you got to make time for yourself?
I don't know. Like, if you ask my family about me, they're like, man, he different. Like, he just is different. And like I was told to cut my hair too. You know what I'm saying? When I was working for Newcastle County, and they're strict on that. And my rebuttal was like, they were like, you need to be more corporate. I was like, who's the face of corporate? You know what I mean? Like I asked them, I'm like, who's corporate to you?
Right.
And when they gave me a name, I'm like, do I look like him? You feel me? And that was my end of, my time with them. But like ever since then, I was probably 17 at that time, 18. Ever since then, I just been, whatever comes to mind, if I feel like I can do it, I'm going to go get out there and do it. I'm going to do it. So
I like that.
That's just who I am.
I feel like our generation, or before us too, we ask why. Like, the rules are this, but why?
Yeah.
Like, we push against it. And I feel like you do that. Like, you can at least tell me why you think this is how it's supposed to be. And if I don't agree with
why I'm doing something.
Yeah, you should. That's especially like where I work out now. You have to be like, if I tell any of my employees, I need you to, I don't know, give great customer service, right? I need to explain to them why I expect that of them. And if I can't give you a why, then I shouldn't be telling you anything. And to your point, like, why should I cut my hair? First of all, this is how God made us, all right? This is how my hair grows. It's natural, it's kinky, it's curly, it's gorgeous, it's beautiful. So you're trying to tell me the way I naturally look is a mistake? But then y'all sit there and y'all go on runways and copy our hairstyles anyway in our culture and sit there and make money off of it, but we're not allowed to be our authentic selves?
It's crazy.
Like I always say, absolutely not. We ain't having that.
That's my favorite word.
How dare they?
Listen, I don't know.
It's just like they, not the bad talking, but they got that privilege. You know what I mean? Like that was.
Some stuff is backwards.
Privilege and audacity.
The audacity. I'm gonna have a shirt that says audacity across my chest because I just can't.
Maybe we should sell it as merch.
You should know what? I use it.
Come out in 4 months, y'all.
Do you believe that you can have it all?
Depending on your definition of it all.
So what is your definition of having it all?
What I got right now.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
I love that.
Ooh.
That's deep. I got to turn to the side. Let me turn a little bit. Yes, I love to hear that.
Some notes.
What I got right now, like, I got a solid woman. I got 2 beautiful kids. I got a job, but I got a business that's doing well. And I got talent. You know what I mean? Like, God gave me talent, and I utilize it. So I pray, I meditate when I can, and like, I feel like I'm good. I want a crib, I want a house, but I don't want no regular house.
Right.
You feel me? So that's what we're working on, not a regular house, so I got it all.
How you feel?
Is it possible to have it all? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
I think so. Like your own definition of it. Whatever makes you happy, what you've been striving to make your life better. You feel like you're fulfilled. I feel like, that you can have it all.
Yeah, I think so too. I think it depends on your definition, but as long as you have like the support and the organizational skills, you can somehow manage to have it all.
I know you can have it all. I'm not thinking nothing. I know. Let me tell you why I know. Because there are people out there, if you speak to them, they'll tell you, I have it all. Mm-hmm. And again, based off of their definition of what having it all is, like we all said. But I always say, how bad do you want something? And one thing you mentioned, you said you had all these things. One thing I feel like you left out was confidence. You're very confident. And I feel like it starts with being confident in yourself, which I do like admire about you. Mm-hmm. You can do anything you want to do. Again, it starts with me, the spiritual aspect. You pray for it, signs open up. Okay, great. But what's prayer without work? So my thing is like, okay, so great. I have a great partner. I have a really good job, but I want to pursue music. So I'm like, so how are you going to make that work? Yes, the music industry is very tough, but this is something I love to do and I'm passionate about it. And success for me is just putting out songs to people being inspired by it.
How do you balance being devoted parents while still going after what you want or desire?
it's a balance. It's a balancing act. To be honest, like you make sure your kids is good, point blank. Period.
Right.
Like that's number one. How do I balance it? You just gotta make that time for yourself. Like after the regular day, like the routine day is done. Like we made sure that they go to bed at a decent time. They laying down, whatever. Have a good hour or two to like cater to ourselves. So that's either you reading a book, working out, planning my next day, like something. I like creating too. I started writing some stuff down. Like I like organizing things, organized chaos. It's great. But I know we have to make the time. So like once the kids are good and straight, then we have that hour or two to get ourselves right and get the night routine down, whatever that means. Like I said, reading books, business ideas, like trying to do like some type of next steps to get our goals in place. Like it's balance. Some days are different, like you said. Some days you don't put a lot of the time in. Sometimes you do. So just gotta find that balance.
You gotta also tell them about the tough days. You know,
Okay.
it ain't easy. It's not easy. Like I'm gone all day. You know what I mean? Like from my job, because I work second shift, and then basketball is after. And when I come home, she's exhausted. And I'm like, hold on, I take over. You know what I mean? There's days where I just take over. I get the kids together, whatever I need to do. But it takes a toll.
And I just lay there.
You know? She lay on the bed just like that. Like, but it takes a toll on a relationship too.
Right.
And like I said, it's just not easy all the time. Like you're gonna have those dark days.
Yeah, we're more conscious of that now, though. But yeah, my day to day is crazy. All right, my day starts 8:00. My oldest son goes to school. I start work at 9. My youngest is still home with me till 12:45. Got to go to pre-K. I got 3 hours from the time he gets on that bus to the time I got to pick him up from the bus stop. Just 3 hours. 2, work, run meetings, go to meetings, do my creatives because I'm in marketing. So I can create at work too, which sucks because it's kind of like I don't feel like doing my own stuff after. Anyway, so that's 3 hours of either if I have to present, I have to do it in that time block. I also have to eat lunch. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they come back. I still have meetings probably until 4:30. Start work at 5. I'm also prepping dinner if I cook that night. Then I'm cooking till probably 7, trying to get it to get hot by the time he's home. So then downtime, probably when you walk through the door, 8:00. If you don't go to basketball. If he goes to basketball, it's nighttime. Like he'll get home around like 10 something. So it's like from 8:30ish till 10 p.m. every other
It's like
2 days a week. Something like that. It's just that's all I'm doing.
I'm tired of you saying that.
I have to commend you for even eating lunch.
Yeah, I said you ate. I said you eat. Like,
Sometimes I don't. But I gotta stop too. Like I do a lot, so I kind of beat myself up too when I don't have the time or I didn't do what I wanted to do that week because I like planning.
right.
Sorry. So it's a balance. Like for me, the main focus right now in my life is balance because I owe it to myself and to my partner and to my kids to have that balance.
Absolutely.
I always tell her, there's no you without you.
Yeah.
And that just means like if you're not taking care of yourself mentally, spiritually, emotionally, physically, you ain't gonna be here for too long, you know? So that's why I'm like heavy on like, look, you need a day off, take off. You got the time, take off, do something, you know? So
No, that's big. Like that's why, we're blessed that all of us, we have, we work places that give us time off. It's there for a reason. I used to work with someone like, oh, I have to we get through his vacation. He's like, oh, I'm not going to use it. I goes, what? I said, you are full. You won't use your vacation. I'll be on someone's island drinking a margarita. You crazy. Even if you take a staycation and stay home and just reconfigure yourself and reset, or use that time to focus on passions and dreams, right? Like, even if it's a week or 3 weeks out of the year, that's 3 weeks versus 0 time you could have put into anything you wanted to do. Like, people make excuses for excuses. Like, if you really want something, you'll figure it out. You're sitting there telling me your day is extremely busy, so is yours, and you still figure out a way to still run a business. You're still being creative, and you have a full family. And I'm really happy you guys have each other for that too, because some people are single parents. I don't know how they do it. Bless your heart. Woo, man, goodness. But you guys still make it happen. I see people who are less busy than all of us. Oh, I don't have the time. I just can't. I go, you're not making the time. You think it's just going to fall from the sky and just fall on you? Like, that's not how it works. Or when people start pursuing their dreams and they don't have the return very quickly, they go, oh, well, I guess it's not meant to be. What? There are people who pushing things for 15, 20, 30 years before they get known, or, but if you're really if this really makes you happy, time shouldn't be a problem. Mm-hmm. What if God has you in your head, like, it ain't going to happen till you're 50? Because that's what he has for you. What you going to do? It's hard to swallow, but my thing is like, but if I like to be in happiness as much as I can. So if this is making me happy, and then again, it's the journey, right? The journey makes me happy. If you can't enjoy the journey of it all, then maybe it's not for you.
So we all talked about our careers or / jobs. Do we feel like these professions that we're currently in allow us to have enough time to really go after our dreams or passions?
Yes, sir. I feel like I can utilize what I'm learning at work and all the opportunities I have and apply it to what I do or what I want to do on my own spare time with my creativity. I feel like I can use that and spread it over there and help everybody, actually.
I definitely use like a lot of what I've learned at work. Like, it even helps with like producing this and or like creative things that it even help with like creative ideas when it comes to like entrepreneurial things or whatever other creative outlets I may have in life that I really need or want. I feel like, and also have a very good work-life balance. So I'm able to like shut my computer at a certain time. Perks of working for a European company. I'm able to shut my computer at a certain time and really have time to just focus on what I need to focus on.
I was going to say no, but I'm like, you know what? It's actually yes. Where I work at, I get to kind of network a lot. So it allows me to talk about my podcast and talk about music and talk about my dreams. A lot of people who work there also are very hungry. Like, there are people who are trying to produce and videographers and, choreographers, the people who write. So we get a chance to like, when it's downtime, just talk about that and kind of, shoot the shot and come up with ideas. And also I'm in a place where I'm allowed to like, on the clock, like work out. So I go, you know what? It's a two for one. I can sit there and work out on my break and also do things with music. And then although the hours are long and they always need me, the blessing is I don't work too far from home.
Lucky you. Are you lucky?
I feel like if your job is now allowing you to follow your dreams, two things. You can go, okay, whatever. Or you can sit there and say, is this a job for me? And I get it. The job pays us. We go, oh, we're getting paid. I need this every 2 weeks or every week. Like, this is what's funding my lifestyle. But you just say you wasn't happy. So what you gonna do? Be happy until you're unhappy till you're 70 years old and go, oh, I should have probably took a chance. Mm-hmm. And that goes to my next thing. A lot of people are scared to take chances.
People are just scared to shake up their foundation. And I think a lot of people need to get over that, because why am I going to be 100 years old and miserable?
That's what it is. But I feel like you have to take a chance in life. Like, you have to take a chance because we don't know what numbers on top of our heads. Yes, it is very, very scary. We all think we're going to reach to 100. And we know people in our lives, unfortunately, who didn't even get to the age we are right now. And it's a sad thing to even think about. But right now, we're still blessed and we're still alive. And that means God has something big for us. So why not take the time now to make that happen, to make your dreams come true? So when your time is over, you can sit there and go, you know what, God? I did my thing, right? I won't be that person who's like, oh, can I get another chance? Like, another chance? I gave you 87 years. 87 years. What you mean? Took too long.
You out of chance.
You out of chances. You know, people think that I am an extrovert. I'm really not. Like, when I'm with around a bunch of people, I close up and I just be in the corner chilling. But I know that the area that I'm trying to get into, I have to put myself out there. Like, I don't care about social media, but like, I got to post because that's what it is. And, you know, I have severe stage fright, but like, I want to sing and inspire. So I'm going to have to get on stage, you know, probably take a shot. I don't know and figure it out, right? But my thing is, stepping out of your comfort zone is how you grow. You have to be uncomfortable to grow. And a lot of people are scared about that, even with working out, right? You work out just like I do. It's painful. It does not feel good. Yeah, but after a while.
Cycling and a HIIT class on Thursday.
You showing up bitter. You was crazy taking 2 classes, but guess what? You did it, right? And you probably gonna look great in the next 2 days after doing it because that's what it is, right?
Summer's coming.
Lemon water and flat tummies, baby. But but look, it hurts, right? But my thing is, it's an uncomfortable feeling, but the reward is you're getting stronger, you're feeling better, your endurance is better. Like, you have to feel uncomfortable to grow.
You got to get uncomfortable to get comfortable.
That's right.
You said that.
Please put that on somewhere. Just put it on a shirt.
You know what that sound means?
I do.
It's time for Empress Rant.
That's right, y'all. I love to rant. I'm a ranting person. I'm a rant to the day I die. Oh, so, I'm going to rant about you again. Always cutting me off.
So, you know, you got 2 minutes.
Yeah, I know this 2 minutes is ridiculous. 2 minutes? Come on. Yeah, the time is cute.
And your 2 minutes starts now.
All right, y'all. So the thing I'm ranting about today, I have to talk about it, is people and their hygiene. Oh my goodness. I need you guys to start taking showers and brushing your teeth and flossing. Hold on 1 second. I literally brought something for you guys. This is floss, this is toothpaste, and this is a toothbrush. I will send it to you. Give me your address. Let me tell you why. I work with some people, unfortunately, in the past who didn't know what that was. He had the nerve to admit to us in his last day that he used to shower every 6 months. Y'all heard me? Once every 6 months. That is absolutely disgusting and nasty. How you gonna take a shower every 6 months and have the whole office thinking that I have to hold my nose? I report you to HR, nothing happened. I don't know what's up with that. Take a shower. No one wants to smell you stinking. There's soap everywhere. They have soap, what costs $1 in certain places. Take the soap and wash your behind. It's disgusting. And back to brushing your teeth. Let me tell y'all something about that. There's no reason why at 9:30 in the morning when you walk inside the office, your breath smells like halitosis and a latrine. I don't want to smell that. And then you have plaque coming off your teeth. You have nerves are going to ask me, Emperor, people keep looking at me, do I smell weird? Yeah, you smell weird. You stink. It's disgusting. Brush your teeth. It's a real thing. And floss. It is not cool. You can get all types of things like that. How did your girlfriend even kiss you? I had to ask her, how did she even kiss you? It is absolutely disgusting. Talk about, oh, I'm all of that. No, you're not all of that. You're nasty and you're dirty. I don't understand. Did your mom not teach you how to do these things? I know y'all taught your kids how to brush your teeth, right? I know y'all did. It makes no sense at all. Please brush your teeth, floss. I got one better. Go to a dentist. They will teach you dental hygiene. They'll go, dentist. What? That's it? No. Guys, I'm going to keep posting this on my Instagram, like I said last time, on my TikTok, because I have a whole lot of things to say because hygiene is important. Y'all are nasty. Brush your teeth and wash your body.
Well, I think
you should have brought a little dental.
I was going to bring a whole situation. I'm going to bring a whole bath and body situation and give them some sense.
You missed mouthwash?
But, okay.
Listen, they have to start somewhere. Toothbrush, toothpaste.
We could have brought
to start.
I think mouthwash might have been an easier step for them. It's less step.
No, let me tell you something. Mouthwash doesn't get rid of the plaque off your teeth. It does not. I know the person who I used to work with who the plaque was coming off of their teeth protruding, almost smacked me in the face. They need to brush it off.
I'm going to go to the dentist on their behalf.
And stay there.
Yeah. Nasty guy, nasty man.
That's nasty.
Yeah. I'm kind of like traumatized from the story, actually.
I'm trying to tell you, it's disgusting.
I'm so sorry.
I had to deal with it. I was like, y'all don't smell this? And then, I got my nose fixed so I could smell better.
Not the stuff.
I almost threw up.
Oh, no.
Well, I hope they figure it out, but it's time to move on.
It's time to move on.
Your rant has went on for longer than it needs to go
sorry.
on. So
Well, you
was
owe me
being
seconds
negative.
anytime anyway, so.
you got more seconds than last episode. No one's ever told
You see how you treat me, y'all? Oh, come on now. It's disgusting.
Anyway, it's time for a little Am I the A-hole moment.
Oh, I love this segment.
So, for this week, we're going to read Am I the a-hole for cutting off contact with my ex-girlfriend and former best friend after discovering they were together?
Ooh.
I was in a serious relationship with this girl for a few years, my first real girlfriend. We had some issues lately, mostly about my lifestyle and job. I had to go to work as a sailor in Dunkirk for 3 months. And when I came back, I found out she was dating my best friend. The kicker? It happened after a night of psychedelics where I saw a message from her on his phone while he was passed out. I confronted him, giving him an ultimatum, me or her. He called me a jerk for putting him in that position and chose
What?
to be with her. Fast forward, my ex starts bombarding me with calls, claiming she can't live without updates on me. I told her if she wants to know what I'm doing, she can check the obituaries. Harsh, maybe, but I was hurt. I ended up cutting ties with both of them. Am I the jerk for going no contact?
What in the love and hip hop?
Man,
That's exactly what it is.
Wow.
How y'all feel about this?
you gotta do what you gotta do.
I'm just going to say he's not the a-hole. I would cut them off too. That's trifling. I'm off shooting a movie and you out here doing whatever with each other.
Listen, mistakes happen, things happen, life, right?
That
Everyone
was
has
like
their
it
own
was a
thing.
mistake. That's not like it was a whole
I know.
relationship.
I'm just trying. I was trying to paint a picture. Yes, I get it. You cheated with the person's friend, and then you didn't even fight the friend. You said, "Hey, like you wanted to talk to him about it," and the friend kind of blamed it on you. Something about, "Oh, like I don't think that was kind of cool." So I don't think he's the a-hole for cutting ties. Everyone has limits. Like my thing is, if you was feeling my partner, you should have told me this from the get-go. Clearly, she a bird and she wants to share, so y'all probably could have had a 3-way relationship. I don't know.
It don't sound like she was that important with him anyway, because he said he went to the friend and said me or her. He ain't go to the girl and said me or the friend.
That's what got me.
Oh, he went. He did.
taking
He
back.
did went to the. He went to the friend. He did.
Yeah.
Oh, what type of?
Love and hip.
I need more of a. I need more of a. Big, I need something. Oh my, yeah, that's a
That
good
was
call
like
out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So who's she? And then she went back to the old guy, hitting him up.
Man,
This is a hot mess.
She said she needs updates.
that's wild.
So they order a-holes to me, every single one of them.
Yeah.
She clearly ain't important to nobody. The friend don't care.
Well, she important to the friend
Well, yeah.
because she said he was a jerk for giving the ultimatum.
And she don't want to be with him because she talking back to the old person.
Mm-hmm.
They all a hot mess.
It's not even a love triangle. I don't know what this is.
It's not even love.
It's not even a lust triangle.
It's just
Messy.
they need the toothbrush I had earlier. They need to scrub it all away. To scrub this whole thing
Scrub it.
away. That's a trifling thing. It's trifling. All 3 of them. That's my answer.
Yeah. It's nasty.
Ugh.
Low down and dirty. It's nasty.
Mhm. Just like the guy's nasty teeth at my job.
Oof.
Oh, are you still going on with your rant? I see. It's time to move on. But
I can't.
It lingers, man.
Literally.
It lingers.
well, that's all the time we have for today.
What? Already?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Follow at AWB Pod on all social platforms. Go to anxiouswhileblack.com for more on the show and access to important resources. Listen to all our episodes on all platforms, or you can watch on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or YouTube. Yeah, and see you next time.
Bye. Have a good one, y'all.
Bye. All platforms.